I end up in my situation is earlier this year I was diagnosed with Hodgkin disease, lymphoma, and I had to do chemotherapy. So I couldn't work. I was in hospital for a couple of weeks, and I couldn't work, and everything piled up on me, and all the bills, everything. It was like a cave-in, and I couldn't pay my rent, and that's where I was evicted. So I came to Homefront, and they was actually trying to save to get a home maybe this year or next year. But what happened to me, it kind of like threw me way off track. So it left me homeless instead of being able to afford to buy a home. Because of my health insurance, I don't have a choice. I have to go back to work in order to get coverage, because I tried to get on welfare and Medicaid, but it's like I'm overqualified, you know. So it was tough, and the time it kicks in, I need the insurance to pay for my chemotherapy. It's very, very hard to be suffering and homeless and having to go through everything. And just the main idea, you know, just the idea of having cancer, and the idea of you can't pay your bills, the idea of how you're going to go to the doctor, how you're going to put gas in the car, how you're going to take care of the kids, it's so much. And then before everything happens, you have these other bills that you have to take care of. So it's everybody is on your case. It's like, please, you know, help, I'm drowning here, I'm dying, I need help, I need help. Sometimes it's just moral support, you know, and it was very difficult looking for those things. I just wanted some place that my kids could run and play, and I don't have to worry too much about what they're doing and what's going on the outside. Sometimes you look at people looking for help, and you never know how hard it is until you're in it yourself. And this year I've seen how difficult it is and how easy it is for someone to fall into poverty and to fall into not having a home. And I will ask them to just help. We have some charities that they say don't really do what they're supposed to, but I believe that they could help the people who they see is actually really helping those who are in need, and not just turning them away. It's difficult, it's very difficult. And, you know, I will encourage anyone to help in any way that they can, so that you guys could help people like us who was doing very well on their own and just happened to run into some bad luck. Tell them don't give up, because I almost did. Because going to these places, some of these places, and they keep turning you down, it's not a very nice thing. It is, they're saying that they don't have funds. I know the economy is bad right now, but there's so much people out there who looking for help, genuine help, and can't get it. And I tell them don't give up, keep working at it, keep going to these places, you know, search for help. The help that I'm getting from Homefront, I'm just so grateful for it. Very, very grateful.